Welcome guys, we are back with another video of Android Studio tutorial, and in this video we will be making a weather app, and I hope you have already seen the demo part of the video, and we will divide this video in two parts. Firstly, the UI part, and the second thing is our API integration, which is our backend part. So let's get started. So open your Android Studio and create a new project. Select empty views activity, then click on next. Now give a name to your application. So I am writing here weather forecast, and now if you want to change the package name, you can change it. We will select the Kotlin language for this project, and we will change the minimum SDK version to API 26, and then click on the finish button. So now let's wait for some time till our project gets sync. So our project got built. Let me adjust the screen according to my own. So now go to the app, and inside this you can see this is our Kotlin file. Inside the package, this is the main activity, and inside the resource, inside the layout file, this is our main XML where we will design our UI. So in this video we will be designing our UI. So initially there is only a text view of hello world in our constraint layout. So let's remove this constraint layout and we will work with relative layout. So right here is relative layout and give it a space. It is showing error because the closing tag of relative layout is not present there. So let's change this closing tag of constraint layout to relative layout. Right here relative layout. Now the error is gone. You can see inside it there is only one single text of hello world. So firstly let's change the background color of this layout. So right here background, and let's use the custom background. So above the layout file you can see a drawable file here. Inside this we have to create a new drawable resource file and name this as background, and then click on OK. Now inside the background split this view, and now inside this just create an item. So right here item, and close the item tag, and inside the item tag right here shape, and give it a shape of rectangle and close this tag. And inside the rectangle you can see we have a rectangle here. So inside the shape let's give it a gradient color. So right here gradient, and inside the gradient write the starting color, and let's give it a random color. Let's give it white and give it an end color as black, and let's change its angle with 90 degree. We want the black to appear in the upper side. So right here 90 inside the angle. You can see it has changed. So now let's choose a random color. Firstly close this tag and let's choose the color and click on custom color, and you can give any color like blue. Here are multiple colors. Let's suppose I choose the pink color, so this color, and I will change it later. This is not the permanent color of our app. I will change it later. So go to main activity XML, and inside the background right here drawable / background. You can see the background color has appeared here, which is in gradient. So now firstly change this text in the text view to the name of the city. Let's suppose the city name is New Delhi, and give it a text style as bold, and give it a text size, let's suppose as 30 sp, and we will change it later according to the UI. So firstly remove all these four attributes because these are from constraint layout and we are working with relative layout. And then right here layout center horizontal and make it as true, and below this write the top margin give it the margin top as 20 dp, and the text is not clearly visible to us, so we will change the text color and we will change it to white. So right here, text color, and pass the white color. Now you can see the text is clearly visible to us, and we have to just give it an ID. Firstly, let's change this font family. So if you don't know how to change the font family, so I will teach you how to do it. So firstly, write here font family, and we will use the Roboto font family. So in the attributes, search here font family. Firstly, we will have to select the text view, and write here font family. Now inside the font family, you can see a small box, pick the resource, click on it, and you can also click on the drop button, go to more fonts, and then search here whatever font you want. So I want Roboto, so I will search here Roboto. Click on the Roboto first option and select the preview. I want the regular one, and click on OK. Before pressing OK, you can select the second option, add font to project, and click OK. Now you can see its font family is selected as Roboto. Here it is done by the computer automatically because we selected the option. So now let's give an ID to the text view because we will change it in runtime. So give it an ID as city, and just copy this text view and paste below it. Just copy it and paste it, and inside this, below the city, write an attribute as layout. Below, write here ID and give the ID as city. It is showing error because its own ID is also a city. So let's change this city ID from here and write it as temperature. Write it as temperature. This will show the temperature of the city. And let's change this temperature text to 20. I will teach you how to write degree in the XML. It's a shortcut. I don't actually remember the shortcut key to write the degree because there is no option in my keyboard, and I searched on Google and it is not showing any result. So let's write degree in English for now and write here Celsius. So now we want this text to look bigger, so change its text size to 38 dp. So this looks okay, and let's change this color of the text to custom color, and we want some orange or red type of color. So select the red color, and this is not showing because the background is pink. So now let's change the background color. You can select any custom color. So go to background.xml. I am selecting the blue color here, the light blue. And now if you go to the main activity XML, you will see the color has changed of the background. And now let's change the text this from degree Celsius to real degree. So open the Google Chrome first and search for write degree symbol. So here you can see here are many articles. So click on any article, and where you see the degree symbol, just select it and press Ctrl C. Just copy it and go to the Android Studio and remove this, and in place of it paste the symbol we have copied. Now you can see the symbol has appeared here. So this was the shortcut. I did not found any other way to write the degree Celsius. So if you know how to write it in Android Studio, then please comment it. I also want to know this. So after this, the text size looking very small. So let's change this text style to 40 sp or 45 sp. This still looks very small, so let's change this to 60 sp. Now it looks good. So after this text, we need a linear layout where we will show two card views for the humidity and the wind speed. So let's create it. So after this text view, below this, right here linear layout, and as we want our linear layout to occupy the full width, so in the layout width, right here match parent, and inside the height, right here wrap content. So here firstly give it a layout orientation, as by default it is vertical. We will use the horizontal orientation. So right here horizontal, and below this right here gravity, and give it a gravity as center, and keep it below the temperature text. So right here layout below, give it id temperature. So the layout has appeared below the temperature text. So now just below this close the tag, and inside the tag we need a card view. Make sure you select the material card view and give it width and height as 120 dp and height also as 120 dp. And this is very small, but there is no issue, we will change it later. And inside this right here layout weight as 1. This will occupy whole space, and just copy this. Firstly close this card view and then copy this and paste it below. You can see we have two card views now, and the card view is occupying whole space. Firstly change the height of first card view to 150 dp and second also 150 dp. This look good. And let's give padding to our linear layout. Padding, let's give it as 8 dp. And now let's give margin to our card views. So right here margin, not margin top, just remove it. Right here margin, and give it margin of 5 dp, and same you have to give to the second card view. Right here 5 dp. Now you can see our card views look good. So let's give card elevation to both the card views. So in the first card view, right here card elevation, and give it as 4 dp. Now what is card elevation? You can see a shadow effect below the first card. Here you can see a black shadow, and which is not appearing in the second because we have not given it the card elevation. So now let's give it a card elevation of 4 dp. Now you can see the shadow below both the cards. So now let's work on the only one card view. So just remove its closing symbol and give it a closing tag, and right here image view, make it as wrap content, and wrap content we will change it later. And right here source, for now we don't have any image, so let's give it any random source. So right here drawable, and give it a IC launcher background color or image. As I already have some images on my laptop, so I will just use those images. If you don't have any images, you can join my Telegram channel from the below link in the description, and you can get all these images from my Telegram channel. So let me just copy all these images and paste it in the Android Studio. So you have to paste those images in your drawable file. Just paste it and click on OK. Now in place of IC launcher background, you have to write here humidity. Now you can see a humidity image has appeared here. And let's change this layout width to 100 dp and height also to 100 dp. And now give it a gravity to center horizontal, and give it a margin top Firstly close the tag and give it a margin top of 5 dp. So this looks good. Now below just the humidity image, we want a text view of the humidity, which will show the humidity percentage to the viewers. So just below the image view, we need a text view. So below this, write a text view, make it as wrap content, and this also as wrap content. And below this, write the text as humidity, not text color. Give it a text as humidity. Now you can see the image is appearing above the text. So to bring it below the text, we will use a linear layout, because in that the all the attributes are arranged in linear manner. So to bring it below the image, we will use a linear layout. Right here, linear layout, just below the card view tag. Make it as match parent, and give it a orientation of vertical, and close the linear layout tag. Just cut both the image view and text view, paste it inside the linear layout. Now you can see the text has appeared below the image. And now let's give the text size to the text and make it as 18 sp. And we want this in the middle of our card view. Also firstly change the width and height of our image to 90 dp. And the humidity text, firstly give it a margin top of 10 dp also to the image, because it was touching the above. And if we give it to the 15 sp, so yeah, it is mostly in the center. So now let's change the text. Right here, layout gravity, give it as center horizontal. This will bring the text to the horizontally center, and give it a margin top as 5 dp. And let's change it to humidity 50%. And let's make the text style as bold. This make our text look good. And close the tag. And now we want same thing in our second card view. So just remove the second card view which we created, and remove all the space for between the closing tag and opening tag of the card view. So now just copy the card view from here till the closing tag of the card view. Just copy it, and just below the card view paste it again. Now you can see here we have two card views. Firstly click on the image and change this image from humidity to wind. Now you can see we have a wind image there, and we will change this text from humidity 50% to speed, or you can say wind speed 10 km/h, or whatever you want to write it. We will change it later in the runtime. And also change the margin top of our text view from 5 dp to 10 dp. And also for the humidity, click on the humidity text and change its margin top to 10 dp. And now below this card views, as we are going to change both the text in the runtime, so we will have to give it an id. So just select the humidity, and in the text view give it an id. So write here id and give it id as humidity. And in the wind, give it an id as wind. And also this, here we have already given it the id as temperature. So now just below it we need an image view which will show what the weather is. For example, if the weather is sunny, it will show the image of sun. If the weather is cloudy, it will show some clouds. So just below the card view, firstly remove this space below the card view. Just remove it. And just below the linear layout, we need one more linear layout for our image. So right here, linear layout, give it as match parent and wrap content, and make its orientation as vertical. By default it is vertical. If you don't give, there is no issue. And give it layout below. So firstly we will have to give a ID to this first linear layout. So select it and give it an ID as card holder, because it is just holding the cards. So right here, card holder. So that's it. And right here, margin top as 5 dp. We will change it later if we will require to change it, and give it a padding of 5 dp and just close it. So inside the linear layout, we need an image view and make it as 250 dp by 250 dp. Sorry, it got opened by mistake. So right here 250 dp, and here also remove it, write it 250 dp. 250 dp is looking so big, so let's try for 200 dp. And if we will need it, so we will change it in future. So right here source, I have already told you I already have some images, so let me paste those images. If you want all these images, you can join my Telegram channel. So inside the source, let me add the drawable option. So I want this image to appear in the center. So right here layout, gravity as center horizontal, and give it an ID as img, which means image condition, because it is showing the condition of the weather. And close this image view. Below this image view, we need an edit text. So right here edit text, make it as match parent and give it height as wrap content. And this is because the user will input their city and we will show the city temperature and all. So give it a padding of 4 dp, and below this give it a text size of 21 sp, and below this give it a hint as enter your city, and below the hint we need a background color for this text view because it is not visible clearly. So we will make a custom background for it. So for this, go to drawable, click on new drawable resource file and name it as edit text background underscore bg and click on OK. So now firstly split the view, and inside this, instead of the selector, write here shape and space, write shape and give it a rectangular shape, and inside the shape in next line give it a corner, and the corner radius will be right radius, it will be 5 dp, and we will change it according to our own choice. And in next line give it a gradient and give it a start color of white and give it an end color of again white, and change this white custom and in the a%, which means alpha, to 50%, and this will change its transparency. And now close this tag. Now inside the main activity, so right here background and give it drawable edit text underscore bg. So now you can see here it have a white background, but it is touching the start and end of the screen, so we will have to give it some margin. And also its background is white, that's why it is not clearly visible. So let's change its background first. So inside the top background, click on this, and instead of the white go to custom and select the dark blue, and this looks fine. Now go to again main activity XML. Now here you can see its background has been changed. So again go through the edit text and give it a margin in start, and let's make it 5 dp. So 5 dp is not so good, so write here 10 dp and also give it a margin end of 10 dp. So now this looks good, and also we need to change its padding to 8 dp and also change its text size to 23 sp. Now the size looks good. Let's make it more some round. So again go to the edit text bg underscore xml. Now its radius must be 9 dp. So yes, this looks good. So now let's give it some margin top. So right here margin top and give it 10 dp, not 5 dp, give it 10 dp. So when the user will enter the city name here, he will have to click a button. On clicking on that button, we will set a click listener. So close this, and also we have to change the hint text because it is not clearly visible in the white background. So let's change the hint color firstly. So right here minimum height as 48 dp and also change its hint color. So right here hint color and give it black color. So this looks okay. And then after this text view we need a button. So after the edit text, right here button, we need material button. So remove this and right here material button. So select the material button and we will make its width as 120 dp. Right here 120 dp and its height as wrap content. And firstly change the text, give it text as change location and change its text color to white. And now let's change its text from change location to change city and its width to wrap content so that the text will appear in the single line. And now give it text size of 24 sp. And then in the next line give it a background tint of black and change this black color from the custom. You can set any color. So let me choose the color. So I choose this color, and now the button is looking so round, so we will also change its corner radius. So in next line right here corner radius and give it as 10 dp. Right here 10 dp and this looks good. And now let's close the button tag. Now give an id to the edit text. Right here id and the id must be edit text city and give id to the button also. Right here text city and it must be button change city. I forgot that it was a button. So now give it a margin top of 10 dp and also we want to change its gravity. So right here layout gravity, give it to end. We want it in center, so right here center horizontal. Also we want an icon in the button, so let's use it. So in the next line right here icon, and let's for now give it the icon of the sun and we will change this icon. So for this, go to drawable, create a new vector asset, and then click on this icon and search here for location, and it will take some time, and select the any icon you want. Let me select this one and click on OK, and now change its name to location and finish this. Now in place of the sun, write here location. Now you will see a location icon in the button, and also change the icon tint, and let's make it red. So select the custom color and select the red color. So this is our button. Now everything is fine, but the space between the city name and its temperature is so big, so we will have to change this. So click on the city name and go to the temperature text view, this one, and change this margin top from 20 dp to 10 dp. So below the image we also need one text view which will show the condition of the weather, for example if it is sunny or etc. After the image view, give it a text view of wrap content, and give it a text of sunny, and then give it a layout gravity of center horizontal, and then give it a text color as white, and then give it a text size as 20 sp, or then give it a margin top as 10 dp. Now close this and give it an ID as text condition, because it is showing the condition. And we can also make it bold. It is up to you. If you want to make it, then you can do it. The button is not looking so good, so let me make some changes. So now the button looks good. What I did, I increased the size of this icon to 30 dp, and also changed the background color of the button to white, and changed the text color of the button to black. So that's it. These are 3 changes I did, and now we can run the app. So let me connect my device and now run the app. So my app is installed, you can see here, and it is opened. When I click on the edit text and enter any city name, like I enter New York, and I click on the button change city, it will not work because we have not added any backend. But the button, when we click, do not show any effect. So to implement the effect on the button, so go to Android Studio. So in this button, write here ripple color and give it any custom color, and I am giving it the blue color. You can change it to anything and rerun the app. So our app has run. So when I enter any city name or XYZ and I then click on the button, now it shows the ripple effect, which means it will show the clicking effect. So that's it for this video, and in the next video it will be the last part of the video, and we will implement the backend of this UI. And thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe the video. So thank you guys.